Hello and welcome to yoga. I'm Skye. I'll be your teacher here. Today I've planned a beautiful heart and shoulder opening flow. I really think that you're going to enjoy it. For this flow, you're going to need a block and definitely some water and just an open mind and an open heart. And with that, I'll see you on the mat. All right, so getting started here, just coming to find wherever you're comfortable, cross-legged, and you can be sitting on top of a block or on your mat or a bolster, whatever you feel comfortable with for today. And in this heart opening flow, starting by moving through our shoulders, but first we'll take a few breaths to come together. So inhale, fill the belly. Exhale slowly and smoothly. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Really embracing that Buddha belly, letting go of every bit of tension in your lower belly and smooth. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale completely. Placing the fingertips now on top of the shoulders. We'll just start doing some shoulder rolls. So either direction works. And try to time it with your breath. So every inhale, rising up. Every exhale, coming back down. Moving on your own breath now. And just exploring the range of motion in your shoulders. You can slightly engage your core here to stabilize. Really lifting up and out of the pelvis, out of the lower ribs. Good. Switching directions. Just starting to loosen up any feelings of tightness, tension, resistance. So often we find ourselves leaning over a desk. We don't really give ourselves much of an opportunity to move our shoulders or our chest or upper body or spine in any other way outside of the normal, quote unquote normal. So now from here, the same movement, going the other direction that you started with, and we're going to engage the head this time. So on an inhale, we lift the gaze. Exhale, slowly move chin to chest. Not moving fast through any of this. Everything should be paired with the breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale and down. Good. 2 more on this side. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back and elbows point towards the ceiling. Tuck in through the core and coming down. Beautiful. One last one. Exhale and back down. Good. Moving the other direction. Same thing. Inhale, eyes move up. Tips of the elbows move up towards the ceiling. And then we round back. And from here, just being mindful of where your ribs are in space and trying to keep them directly centered over your hips, over your pelvis. There's a tendency when we move up to flare the ribs out because it does feel good too. And if you want to do one like that, feel free. This is your practice. Just trying to be mindful of that. A few more. Last one together here. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Letting the right hand come to the ground. You can spider the fingertips. On the inhale, we sweep the left arm up and over. Really reaching out through that left side. Stay here. Turn the upper chest towards the sky. Open up even deeper. Just slowly moving into our practice today. This gentle opening. Beautiful. Exhale, coming back down. Left fingertips come to the floor and we sweep the right arm up and over. Exploring the range of motion in your body. Feel the stretch between your right hip and your right fingertips all the way up that side body, wrapping around your ribs. Rolling out through the wrist and then coming back down. Interlace the fingers here. Press the palms away from you. Separate the shoulder blades and bow your head forward. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Keep them interlaced. And look up. Open through the chest, baby heart opener. Exhale, hands come down. Press them out in front of you. Tuck chin to chest. Moving on your own breath, a few more. Feeling the subtle stretch of the back of the neck. The opening of the lower ribs. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale. And from here on your exhale, letting the fingertips just trail down beside you. Good. Coming to find tabletop position. Moving the block off to the side. Moving into your version of cat-cow today. So inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Press the belly button towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale, forward. Really peeling that heart through. Engaging your core on your exhale. Few more on your own breath. Find what feels good for you. Maybe that's making circles. Maybe you widen your knees to make those circles. If you're going one direction, switch that now. Good. Coming to find neutral spine. We'll move into thread the needle. So an inhale, stabilize through your core. Reach that right hand up. Exhale, thread it through. Right temple comes to the floor. Keep the left fingertips where they are, or you can walk them out in front of you. Or maybe you lift that left arm, drape it around your back. Maybe your fingertips come to rest on top of your right thigh. Every inhale, you deepen your twist. Exhale, hold and settle. 3 more big breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Starting to breathe just through your nose. Engaging your Ujjayi breath if that's in your practice. Last inhale. Exhale, left hand returns to the mat. And we lift that right arm up towards the ceiling for a counter twist. Roll out the wrist and then return that right hand to the mat. Inhale, left hand sweeps high. Exhale, left temple comes to the earth. Right fingertips can stay where they are. Walk them out in front of you or drape that hand behind your back. Maybe you come to touch your left thigh. Inhale, deepen your twist. Maybe you turn your gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, settle. Gently moving into this full heart opening practice, shoulder opening. Last inhale here. Exhale, right hand returns to the mat, and we inhale to lift that left arm. Exhale, left hand comes to the mat. Coming into puppy pose, so we're going to walk the hands out in front of us, bringing your chest towards the earth. And walk your hands out enough so that your chest and your chin can be resting on the earth. If it's too much to put your chin on the mat, then your forehead works just as well. Stay here or walk your hands in next to you, keeping your chest where it is. Spider through the fingertips. Gently press into the mat. You'll feel the shoulder blades separate. Opening up through the spine, through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sending that tailbone high, pressing into the tops of the feet. Exhale, walking the hands back out in front of you. And then we shift our weight forward and we find Sphinx pose. Pressing into the forearms, bringing the elbows isometrically back, pull the chest forward. 5 deep breaths here, squeezing through your inner thighs, pressing them into the earth. Notice how you're breathing. Notice how you're speaking to yourself. In this practice, can you invite more love into your body, into your mind? Good. Last deep breath. Exhale, widen the knees and press your body all the way back. Big toes come to touch. Find child's pose. Keep the hands where they are, or maybe bring the palms together and then send them behind your head. Take this moment for yourself to set an intention, an affirmation for your practice, something that you are in search of today. How are you loving yourself? How can you love yourself more deeply, more honestly? How we speak to ourselves on the mat is how we speak to ourselves in our life. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the expectations that you have for yourself, for me, for anybody else in your life. And on your next inhale, shift your weight forward, find tabletop once more. Tuck under the toes and press back to your first down dog of your practice. Walking out through the feet, finding stillness eventually. Pressing through all 10 fingers into the knuckles, letting your heels just sink down as much as they can. It's normal to feel tight in the beginning of your practice. On an inhale, roll the body forward, find high plank. Exhale, waving the body back. A few more. On your own breath, inhale, we find high plank. Exhale, down dog. Try to dissolve the boundary between what each pose looks like, where it starts, where it ends. Allow it to be fluid like a wave. Fully using that inhale and the exhale. Next, inhale, walk your feet towards your hands. And exhale, we find our first forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows. Either just swaying side to side or gently pulling down on your elbows, bringing your shoulders closer to the earth. Connect to your breathing. Soften through your eyes. On your next inhale, drop the fingertips to the mat. Slide them up your legs, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Close off the eyes here. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open through the chest. Inhale, high. Exhale and fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that length. Keep a subtle bend in your knees. On your exhale, plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Drop the knee. Squeeze the inner thighs together and lift through the hands. Exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Send the left foot back and lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, we lift our chest. Exhale, coming back down to the ground, tuck under the toes, down dog. So bringing that same slow motion into the rest of our practice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, float to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, high. Exhale, fold. We'll be revisiting that same movement with the cactus arms a few more times in our practice. Just hanging out in your fold here, letting everything melt down through the neck. Notice where you're holding tension. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, drop the knee, squeeze through the thighs. Inhale, we lift the arms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, coming back down to the mat, send the right foot back and make your way to down dog. If you're coming through a regular chaturanga, shift the weight forward, lower down, squeeze the elbows in, untuck the toes, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, roll the body forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, down dog. From here, we're going to find dolphin. So internally rotating through the shoulders and the elbows, and then setting them down gradually onto the mat. You can adjust as needed. When you get here, pressing into your forearms, into your palms, and your fingertips. Stay here or start to walk in the toes. Keep pressing out through the shoulders. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If pinches in your practice, feel free to go there. Few more breaths. Walk your toes in just a bit more. Last inhale, wherever you are. Exhale, walk the feet back. And if you can, press into both hands and try to lift your elbows at the same time. Good. We're going to do 2 dolphin push-ups if you'd like to try. It's your choice. Everything is your choice. So on an inhale, bringing the elbows to the ground. Exhale, press up. Inhale, down. Exhale, press up. Beautiful. On your next inhale, look forward, bend in the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Good. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, high. Exhale, hands come through heart center. And from here, heel toe the feet together. Once feet are together, we inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips back, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find that length. Exhale, stepping or hopping back and make your way to down dog. On your next inhale, right leg sweeps high and opening out through the hip. Bend the top knee. And stay here. You can make circles out through that knee. Stay here, or if Wild Thing is in your practice, going on to the outer knife edge of your left foot, putting your weight into your left hand, bend into that left knee as you bring your right foot to the ground. Once there, pressing through that right leg and opening your chest towards the ceiling. Amazing heart opener, one of my favorites. Great strength for the shoulders as well. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath, rolling out through the right wrist. Stay focused on your heart space. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back, finding three-legged dog. And exhale, we set that right foot down to meet the left. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Open out through the hip. Stay here, bend that top knee, making circles with your left leg. If you're coming into Wild Thing on this side, come onto the knife edge, the knife outer edge of your right foot. Put your weight forward and into your right hand. Slowly bend and bring that left foot to the ground. Once you've come there, straightening out through that right leg and opening your heart to the ceiling. Feel free to make circles or movements with that left arm, staying strong through the right shoulder. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, making your way back to three-legged dog. And on your exhale, left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Find forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. You are strong. You are worthy of receiving and giving love. And as we open through the heart space today, know that you are changing the frequency of energy in your body. How we view ourselves is a direct representation of how we view love. If we can't fully love and accept ourselves, we can never fully love or accept somebody else. So for the remainder of the time that we have together, focusing that love inward, focusing on expansion, on personal growth, and giving yourself grace. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, cactus the arms, pulling that energy into your body. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Beautiful. Widening the stance from here. Keeping the feet parallel with one another. Hands come to hips. Either stay here with hands on hips or interlace the fingers behind the back. And then inhale, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest. Exhale, pouring out of the hips as we dump our upper body forward. Letting the arms just hang with gravity, falling behind you. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can bend into one knee and then the other, just taking your body side to side. Let the head rest heavy. Focus that energy inward. Inhale. Exhale, allow the hands to fall slowly to the mat. On an inhale, we find halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to the left. Swivel on your left heel, point your toes towards the short end of your mat. You may have to adjust your back foot. and fold over your front standing leg. Inhale, find length. Exhale and fold. Moving the left hand to the inside of the left foot, either on the mat or on a block. On our next inhale, opening that left hand towards the ceiling, pulling the left hip back in space. Breathing here. Find strength and stability, a grounded sensation through your legs as it travels all the way up your body and opening through your chest. We need to feel stable before we can flourish, before we can open. Either keep your hand pulling towards the ceiling, or maybe you let it wrap around your back. May allow for a deeper twist of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. On your next inhale, slight bend into that front knee. Open up through the arms, find warrior two. Inhale, straighten through that front leg, reach all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, bringing that left elbow to the top of the left knee and then sweeping that right arm up and over. Try bringing your right hip back in space to open up through the hips, really starting to tune into that sensation of opening through your hips. That'll come into play later in our practice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep the space between your shoulders and your ears. Exhale. One last inhale. Exhale, warrior two. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center and then back onto your hips. Twist your left foot back into center. Move the block over to your right side if you need it. And again, either keeping the hands on the hips or interlacing the fingers behind the back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest. Exhale, folding forward, letting the arms drape down behind you. You can squeeze the palms in together. Let your breath be easy. On your next inhale, dropping the hands down. And exhale, we walk our way over to our right side. Turning those right toes towards the top of the mat. Adjust your back foot. Inhale, find length. Exhale and fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale and fold. Good. Moving the right hand to the inside of the right foot, either on the mat or on top of a block. Pressing into that right hand as you lift through your left hand. Pulling your right hip back in space. Feeling the opening in your hips. Separation, the looseness between your shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, core is engaged. And exhale, keeping the hand towards the ceiling or maybe drape it around your back and grazing your right thighs. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bending into that front knee, widen through the arms, and come up to find warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten through that front leg, reach up and out of the shoulders. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Dropping the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes to the top of that right knee, and we sweep that left arm up and over, pulling your left hip back in space. Feel the opening in your hips. Draw shoulders away from ears. Start to lift your gaze towards the ceiling if you feel stable. Opening up through the entire body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming back, finding warrior two. Last inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, hands come through heart center. Heel toe your feet in back together. And find your way to the top of your mat. Moving the block with you to the top right hand corner of your mat. Coming to find standing. Grounding through the feet. Lift all 10 toes off, spread them as wide as you can, and then starting with your pinky toes, rolling inward, set each one down individually. Feel a difference in the grounding sensation. Find mountain pose for a moment, opening up the hands to the front of the room, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale into your heart space. Exhale. Heels, hips, heart, and head all in one line. And core is slightly engaged to keep stability. Beautiful. Hands come to heart center. Place the weight in your right foot, just enough to where your left foot starts to become a little bit more weightless. Inhale here, find your balance. Exhale, either stay here or start to shift your upper body forward. You can keep a slight bend into your right knee and finding your way to warrior three. So kicking the left foot back behind you, keeping the upper body stable. Find your jersey, a non-moving focal point. Belly button is knitted to your spine. Holding here. Draw that left hip towards the earth. Inhale. Exhale, drop that right hand to the block. You may have to adjust so it's right underneath your shoulder. And then on your next inhale, opening up into half moon. So twisting your upper body, finding that same openness in your hips, and then lifting that left hand towards the sky. A lot of the times we don't open them fully in half moon, which doesn't allow us to really fully experience the pose. You may wiggle, you may wobble. Come back, always come back. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your heart. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drop both hands to the mat. Find your version of standing splits. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, drop the left foot to the mat. Finding forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open through the heart. Inhale, high. Exhale, hands come back down through heart center, moving on to the other side. Spread all 10 toes, ground them into the earth. Weight goes into your left foot, allowing the right foot to just become a little bit more weightless. When you feel balanced, inhale. And exhale, shifting from the hips, allowing the upper body to become parallel with the earth, kicking out that right leg behind you. Feel the grounding in your left foot, roots extending deep into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the strength in your core. Allow your shoulder blades to separate. Press into the palms of your hands. See if that helps you engage your core and become more stabilized. Last inhale. Exhale, left hand drops down onto the ground or onto a block, opening out through the hips. And once you've found that openness, lifting that right arm to the sky. Either keep the gaze on the ground or start to slowly trail your way to your fingertips above you. Feeling the same lengthening in our spine that we felt in extended side angle, the opening in our hips we felt in warrior. Whoop, if you fall out, come back. Last inhale. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Find your version of standing splits. 2 breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Wiggling out through the feet. Just letting everything release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it all the way back. Find your way to down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the knees to the ground and come to standing on your knees. Untuck the toes, coming into camel, placing the hands on the backs of the hips, fingertips facing the floor, squeezing through your glutes here. Shift your hips forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest. Stay here or begin a descent. Maybe you grab hold of your heels, honoring wherever you are today. Inhale. Exhale, keep that lift in your chest. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you drop your head back. Inhale, hands return to your hips. Start to come back up and find a narrow leg child's pose. Forehead comes to the ground and just rock your head side to side. Inhale, coming back to stand on your knees. This time, interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and pull your hands towards the ground. Inhale, look up. And exhale, keep the lift in your chest as you start to move down. Only to the point where you're comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, coming back up. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, squeeze your hands together. And this time, exhale, rolling forward. Your hips can come back to sit on your heels. Forehead comes to the ground. And arms are up above you. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together and away from your ears. Exhale, coming to sit on your heels. Release the interlace of your fingers and let them rest on top of your thighs for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands behind you, fingertips facing away from you. And inhale, we lift the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, walking the hands forward and coming to find your way all the way onto the ground. Untuck the toes. Hands can drape by your side. Looking off to one side. Close off the eyes for one moment. Beautiful. Gaze comes forward. From here, bending the knees in, grabbing either your ankles or the outside edges of your feet. Squeeze the thighs together and then let them release naturally. Gaze is forward. And on your inhale, we kick the feet back and pull with our hands. Rolling onto your belly, kicking into your hands and pulling on your feet simultaneously. Open through the chest and the shoulders. Look up. Inhale. Exhale and slowly come down. Left ear comes to the mat. Let everything release. Inhale. Gaze comes to the center. Fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Lift just the upper chest. Exhale and down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Last time, inhale. Exhale, down. This time, tuck under the toes. Shift your hips back. Find down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, step that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop the left knee down. Stay high here. Untuck the left toes. Bend through that left knee. Stay here, or reach that right hand around. Maybe you grab the outside edge of your foot. Pressing into your left hand, out of your left shoulder. Breathe here. Nourishing your body with this movement. Intentionally giving love to yourself. One more inhale. And exhale, letting everything come down. No slingshots. Lift that back knee and then lift the right hand high. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step the right foot back. Down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left foot comes high. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Drop that right knee, untuck the toes. Stay here or bend through that back knee. Reach that left arm up and around, and maybe you grab hold of the outside edge of your right foot. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder. Breathing here. And let the hips just relax naturally. Passive effort. Inhale. Exhale, let everything fall to the ground. Lift that back knee up and lift the left arm high. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step that foot back. Drop the knees to the ground. Feet can come off to the side as you sit back and over your heels, extending the legs out long in front of you. From here, grab your block, and we'll be coming into a supported fish pose. So your block can be either on the lowest level. I prefer to have it on the side because it'll be going in between your shoulder blades. If you have full fish in your practice, feel free to go there now. I prefer a block between the two. So you'll have to readjust as you come into the pose. Legs are out long in front of you. Just start to begin to walk yourself back. And again, the block should be coming kind of from your middle back and go between your shoulder blades. If it's hitting your neck or preventing your head from dropping back, then move it down a little bit. Feel free to put a blanket underneath your head too. But your head should drop back so your eyes are looking along the floor behind you. Arms can lay out to the sides. Inhale. And exhale. Smooth out your breath. Easily transitioning between inhale to exhale. Letting your shoulders fall open. This is also a great opportunity to open your throat chakra as well as your heart. So feel free to let the jaw drop open and close off the eyes. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly begin to lift. Walk your way back up to seated. Remove the block from underneath you. And then make your way all the way to your back. We'll be coming into bridge pose, so bringing the heels in towards your hips, just to where your fingertips can graze your heels. Pressing into your forearms, into your palms. And on your next inhale, we lift the hips. Stay here or roll the shoulders underneath the back. Maybe you interlace your fingers and squeeze your palms together. Avoid any movement in your neck here and breathe. Every inhale brings you higher. Every exhale holds steady and strong. Smile to yourselves. Return to that affirmation. And if no one's told you today, you are enough and you are worthy of love. You are worthy of giving and receiving love without conditions. Last inhale, lift. And exhale, falling all the way to the ground. Coming into one more bridge or wheel if that is in your practice, if that's what you prefer. If you're coming into wheel with me, positioning the hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips facing your hips. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and lift. If you're in wheel, feel free to walk the feet either out longer so they're straight, or you can walk them in to get an even deeper heart opener. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more deep breaths here. Feel free to play around with the legs in bridge or wheel, lifting up the right on your inhale. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, set it down. Last breath here. Inhale, biggest breath of your whole practice. Exhale, tuck under the chin, lower all the way back down. Windshield wiper legs side to side. Beautiful. Extending the right leg out long, squeeze the left knee into the chest. And exhale, let it drop over to the right. Left arm extends out long. Gaze follows. Again, letting everything just fall here, no effort. Inhale, coming back to center. Squeezing the knees in. And exhale, left leg extends out long and drop the right knee to the left. Right hand extends out long, gaze follows. Shoulders and heart should be feeling plenty open now, rejuvenated. I hope that your breath has become a bit deeper than when you started. And I hope that you take this breath into the rest of your day, your night, whatever is coming for you. But for now, for the last few moments here, stay with your breath, stay in this moment. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back to center, extending the legs out long, taking any last poses that you need, preparing for Shavasana. Maybe it's happy baby. And when you're ready, extending the legs out long, toes drop out to the side. Another option here is to take one of my favorite restorative yoga heart openers, taking a bolster or a pillow and lying on top of it. Let go of the conscious control of your breath. Please stay in Shavasana for as long as you need, and like, share, subscribe to this channel, share it with anyone that you love, and I really do appreciate you. Namaste. Bye-bye.